I did my paper on child abuse. 1 in 58 children are abused. Over 3 million reports of child abuse are made each year. In 2007, 7% of all reports were anonymous. In 2007, 5.8 million children were involved in 3.2 million child abuse reports. Every 10 seconds, there's a report of a child being abused. For every incident that gets reported, 2 others go unreported. 90% of child sexual abuse victims are abused by someone they know. 68% are abused by members of their own family. Families with 4 or more children have higher rates of abuse or neglect, especially if their living conditions are crowded or they live in isolated areas. 31% of women in prison were abused as children. 14% of men in prison were abused as children. Abused children are 59% more likely to be arrested as a juvenile, are 28% more likely to be arrested as adults, and are 30% more likely to commit a violent crime. 1 in 13 kids who have a parent that uses drugs are physically abused. Over 60% of people in drug rehabilitation centers report of being abused or neglected as a child. About 80% of 21-year-olds met the criteria for at least one psychological disorder. 30% of abused children will eventually abuse their own children. Abused children are 3 times less likely to have safe sex and are 25% more likely to experience teen pregnancies. This song kind of has a significance in my life. Someone in my family, she has 6 kids, and she doesn't really care about them. One of them is in walk-up, she's like 10 or something. 2 are in foster care, and the 3 youngest are with my aunt. I picked this song because it explains a lot in 3 minutes. I like it and it has a meaning to it. Many children are being abused, do not talk about it, and when they do, it might be too late before someone does something to help, like in Alyssa Lies. There are many songs I could have picked, but this song is easy to understand. But she came home with tear-filled eyes, and she said to me, "Daddy, Alyssa lies." Well, I just brushed it off at first because I didn't know how much my little girl had been hurt, or the things she had seen. I wasn't ready when I said, "You can tell me." The dad didn't expect anything bad to come out of his child's mouth when she said that her friend was lying. Most kids lie about little things, and it's not really a big deal. And she said, "Alyssa lies to the classroom, Alyssa lies every day at school, Alyssa lies to the teachers as she tries to cover every bruise." Most children that are abused make excuses for injuries, mainly because of fear of their abuser being notified. Obviously, Alyssa was being abused, and she lies to the teachers about being beaten. My little girl laid her head down that night to go to sleep. As I stepped out the room, I heard her say a prayer so soft and sweet. "God bless my mom and my dad, and my new friend Alyssa. Oh, I know she needs you bad." The girl is praying for her friend because she knows she needs all the prayer she can get. And she says, "God bless my mom and dad," because her parents don't abuse her like Alyssa's parents did. I had the worst night of sleep in years as I tried to think of a way to calm her fears. I knew just what I had to do. But when we got to school on Monday, I heard the news. The dad can't sleep because he can't think of ways to explain to his daughter why this would happen. When he decides to do something about it, it was too late, and they found out when he took her to school. My little girl asked me why everybody looked so sad. The lump in my throat grew bigger with every question that she asked, until I felt the tears run down my face, and I told her that Alyssa wouldn't be at school today. The girl doesn't understand why everybody is upset, and the dad knows why, but he just doesn't want to tell her. Because she doesn't lie in the classroom, she doesn't lie anymore in school. Alyssa lies with Jesus because there's nothing anyone would do. No one did anything or said anything to help her, so she got killed and she's in heaven with Jesus. Tears filled my eyes when my little girl asked me why Alyssa lies. Oh daddy, tell me why Alyssa lies." She doesn't understand why her friend would lie about being hurt by her parents, and she wants a reason for it.